Well, you threw this article in here that says, and it's from Courthouse News Service, liberal justices slam Supreme Court approval of nitrogen gas execution in Alabama. In a graphic dissent, Justice Sotomayor, one of those liberal, pointy-headed, communist-loving people, invited readers to imagine themselves in the shoes of a man Alabama executed on Thursday.
So, well, and I put this in here because the expansion of the death penalty is underway around the country. And the gruesome way that states are executing people. Folks, you go ahead and vote for these folks that promise you law and order, and you are going to be on the execution list next because they're already putting PFRs type offenses on the list on Thursday, stating that the experimental method induces psychological terror and violates the mandate against cruel and unusual punishment.
Now imagine for that entire time you are, well, if there only is nitrogen going into your lungs, which means there's no oxygen. So if you're only getting nitrogen, that means you are suffocating. And Sotomayor wrote, you want to breathe. You have to breathe, but you are strapped to a gurney with a mask on your face, pumping your lungs with only nitrogen gas. Your mind knows the gas will kill you, but your body keeps telling you to breathe. This is disgusting.
But Sotomayor offered a graphic picture of Alabama's execution of Anthony Boyd, which the Supreme Court refused to block, to chronicle what she said was a form of cruel and unusual punishment. He wanted to die by firing squad, which would kill him in seconds rather than a torturous suffocation lasting up to 4 minutes. But Alabama was the first state to use this controversial method in 2024 to execute Kenneth Eugene Smith. Then Sotomayor described nitrogen hypoxia executions as experiments on human life. She said the court knows what will happen.
The United States is then forced to figure out a different way to nuke people, and this is what we've come up with. So isn't dying this way, wouldn't that be considered cruel and unusual punishment?
No, not according to the conservative wing of the court, and that's what I keep telling people when they say, isn't the registry cruel and unusual punishment? If you will allow this to happen in America, how the hell can you say the registry comes close to this? He said when the gas starts flowing, he will immediately convulse. He will gasp for air. He will thrash violently against the restraints holding him in place as he experiences the intense psychological torment until he finally loses consciousness. Just short of 20 minutes later, Boyd will be declared dead. And this is not cruel and unusual punishment.